has taken out all of the cupboards or shelving, I guess, and benches. It's really huge. He's taken out the bulkhead, which lets a whole heap of light in. And on this side we did have some a table that was used. So we've taken all that out. All this jib will be getting removed when we come to line. They've welded bits up on here, as you can see, that we're holding up all the shelving, but that's not a biggie. We'll just grind that down and tidy it all up, add a bit of rust killer in there just for prosperity's sake. At the moment we're just putting down some buffalo board, I think it's called, just something to cover the floor because the floor's pretty grubby at the moment. But tomorrow morning we are heading off to Hamilton here in New Zealand. I'm going to be doing a bit of shopping. It's a lot easier for us to get goods out of town than it is in our hometown. So that's our plan, is to do a bit of shopping and to come back and get into it. So he's had a pretty full-on day. So I found out that for some reason our sliding door is not opening. He was about to take the panel off and have a look and see what the problem might be. Hopefully it's an easy fix and we'll have a sliding door again. So we've got the panel off and we've found out that the problem is this wire here has snapped. So now we're going to have to do a bit of a MacGyver job and try and fix that up so we can have our sliding door working again.
Alrighty, so the cable had snapped in here, snapped from this bit here, and then welded in together, they're moulded together. So I've just cut apart an electrical joiner. Got this part out of it with 2 screws. One screw will bear down onto the armature, the arm if you want, of the arm, and the other one will bear down onto the wire rope of in the conduit. Hopefully it'll last. You can see down there, I'm just making the screw bear down on it, because finding these parts is going to be, we might have to buy another one, but we'll just try this and see. And that's the top of it there. It may work, it may not, but we'll see.
So I'm about to start removing the ply walls and see how we're looking behind there. Pretty dusty, I would assume. So that one's removed and got close with this one, but I have to find a bigger socket because the ones I was using was not big enough. Just when you think you're on the home straight after taking out all of the bolts up here, you find these ugly little things, just little rubber bung things that you've got to pop out before you can remove it. So onwards to that we go. So I've managed to remove the ply completely from one whole van wall now. It's pretty dusty, It's really going to take a bit of cleaning, but at least we have a shell from there to work out how we're going to run cables, the insulation, and what sort of framing we want.
So this is the assembly outside of the door. This part here goes inside the door, as does this metal plate here, and it sits in there like so. And then that little hook piece comes up there, turns around and slots into there, and that little catch comes down to lock it all into place. But I'll take it apart and put it in. I just thought it seems to be a problem with these transits, because we saw another van, or heard of another van that has the same thing. It's for the outside door latch. This whole thing is the outside door latch, and it operates like this eventually. But I'll put it together and so you can see it. This is your outside handle on the sliding door, and this is a metal plate that goes in the inside. It fits over like that eventually. One little tip I've discovered is you open the door handle slightly when you put this in. Just makes it a little bit easier to slide it in, because you've got to get it on an angle. Just like that. Then on the inside is a little M8 washered nut, and you put that on.
So as you can see over here, we've started grinding off the brackets that were holding up the shelving that was in here. So it's a bit of a mission to get off, but we've managed to get 2 out so far. Just need a bit of cleaning up before we put all our insulation and our lining over the top. So we're about to work on this one, I think.
Either
And that one. And the 2. Repair done, we slip this back in and through. The little buttons just push back through again. And carefully try and slot our keeper in. Just hard because I'm looking into the light. And then slide this little keeper thing back like that. Hopefully it works.